Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today I'm doing a mod review and it's kind of like a bundle. We're doing like a Monday bundle. I was a little skeptical of doing this because if you know in my last video on Friday, we covered how there was some malware going on in The Sims. There were some mods that have been corrupted, but I made sure that all these were picked by Patreon because that's what they suggested doing and to kind of hold off on some of the other websites. But I do kind of have an update for you in the whole malware thing. So before we go into the mod review, I'm going to show you guys what's going on. If you want to just skip to the mods, I'll make sure to put timestamps on. But for those of you who are interested in what's going on, I'll show you. All right, so here is, obviously today is February 12th, but as of February 11th, the mod guard that I showed you by Twixted Mexi has been updated to 1.3. They even suggested that Mac users should also download this. If you don't know, it's mainly happening to Windows, but Macs and Linux, Linux, has been also like not affected by it, but they suggest that you guys just download the mod just in case, because it alerts Twisted Mexi's team of any mods that had been affected and also alerts you as well. So it's just a safeguard. I'll make sure to download the link again in my description. It is on Patreon. Like all the mods that I'm covering today, again, are on Patreon. So that's what they said to download mods, because it's a little difficult to get into the Patreon accounts because of the two-factor authentication. Anyways, this is a little update of what's going on so far. It hasn't really been cleared up, but it's been getting there from what I've read, but it's still a little crazy what's going on. But anyways, let's get into today's mod review. I've got some good mods today, so hopefully you learn about a different mod. Well, we're in beautiful Toomerang today, although it's a little cloudy, but I did want to show you guys with the mod guard. When you get into your game, if you don't have a mod that's broken or corrupted, and when I say broken, I mean it has like the malware in it, it won't pop up with anything. It'll pop up with this little guide thing that a lot of Twixted Mexi mods have about mod guard is active and monitoring for compromised mods. If malicious activity is found, I'll block it and notify you in game. Please continue to use discretion when downloading mods. Exactly. That is up to you and what you download. So if you are downloading a mod, just again, please be very careful during this time when they're still trying to, figure out what mods have been affected and not. But without further ado, let's get into today's mod review. So as many of you guys know, Apple just released a Apple Pro Vision thing. I don't even know exactly what the purpose of it is, but from what I've seen, it looks kind of cool. But The Sims got a VR goggle mod, and I have been cracking up watching The Sims play this. So you'll see we've got a lot of custom content in here, but this is what I'm looking for, this VR goggles headset. Basically, your Sims can now be like us with our VR goggles. I guess I'll just do like purple. So yeah, they're not that bad. Wait, never mind. They're $2,500. I thought it said $250. I was like, that's actually pretty good. Just as expensive in The Sims as they are in real life. But anyways, your Sims can basically use VR goggles. Now there is no autonomous and there's an autonomous one. I did no autonomy because I don't want my Sims to be using these goggles all the time. They use the computers like crazy. So we're gonna start adventure and your Sims should now be able to live in VR world. Why is she doing it right there at all places? Yeah, but this is what they can do. They can now join you guys in your VR fun in The Sims. I wonder if she's playing The Sims in The Sims, because you know how on the computer they've got the game where you can play The Sims 4 basically. It's like you're playing The Sims while your Sims are playing The Sims while their Sims are probably also playing The Sims. And is she okay? Oh my goodness. I mean, I would say we probably are not able to do that in real life, but hey, at least Lily is living her best life right now. So I don't really know what else to say other than your Sims can now enjoy their VR goggles in The Sims. They can start their own adventures. I'm not really sure if she's, practicing for the Olympics right now. But the next mod that we're going to be checking out is a kind of a comeback mod, I would say. Kawaii Stacy had this mod that was really popular called the Explore mod, and essentially you can basically go and explore with your Sims. You can go to different places and stuff like that. It was very popular. She fixed it, but it's under the travel menu and you just hit explore. And I'm just gonna take my Sim, but you can select up to 12 Sims when traveling, so you can really make this a family event, or you can invite your friends or whoever. So as you can see here, we can go on vacation. They'll be gone for at least 1 to 2 days, so you can have a little break. break, but it's 200 simoleons. You can visit an event or festival, which is $7. Visit a hotel for 25 simoleons. Visit friends or family and visit a cafe or restaurant. I think what I'm gonna do, just for the purpose of this video, is probably just do an event, but really you can choose whatever you want to. I just created this sim, so I don't really have any friends or family in this game, but we'll just visit an event or festival. So I'll click on that, and then my sim will basically leave the house and go to a rabbit hole. They're all pretty much rabbit hole events, I'm pretty sure, and then they'll go off. She should be back any minute now. I'm not really sure what buff she'll get. So she did volunteering, so it's fun and builds character. It feels good to do things for others. She's focused and she's no longer angry, which is good. She had a good time, so that's good. And she got to help other sims, so that's actually really good. I'm really happy for her. That's pretty much it to the explore mod, but the next mod that I have is a cooking mod, and it's by ONI. And there are two things that you need to download. One of them is the recipe pack. You can either download the bundle one or download them separately. I think the bundle one you have to be a Patreon member for, but then you also have to download the actual like little grocery bag itself, the recipe pack, because the recipe pack and the actual recipes are different. So just keep that in mind, but I'll link both of them in the description. But basically you get more food in The Sims. Who doesn't love having more food in The Sims? You can basically cook a bunch of different things, from desserts, lunchboxes, baking, meals. You can do whatever. She's a level 1 cooking. So let's just click on meals and see what we get. But it does bring up the nice UI window, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about having a different menu come up. So you can still filter them out like you would anything else. But you can basically cook a bunch of new food. I think we should probably do the avocado egg toast. That's like a big thing, I feel like. I don't know if the avocado toast is still like a big thing. I just remember at one point it was all over my TikTok For You page. But here she is cooking up her avocado toast. And you can customize the bag over here. I kind of like this one because are you kidding me? I did not mean to be over dramatic. It's just every time I make a mod review, they cause a fire. I don't know what it is. Every mod review, there is a fire. It's why I just don't want to make any more cooking videos in The Sims. She is my first brave sim though. Can we get a round of applause for that? She's the first sim to actually run into the fire. Now we gotta remake our... I will say you do have to go through the actual like grocery thing to get to the meals. So it is separated from like the Sims 4 cooking menu, if that makes sense. Cannot believe we gotta remake this stuff. Honestly, a little disappointed. Okay, well she finished. Look at that. Look at the avocado toast. At least she didn't burn it on fire again. She burnt the last one. Anyways, it looks pretty realistic. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, that looks pretty good. It's by Midnight Tech, and it's SimU online skill classes. You can go to school online. SimU University. Basically, your Sims can take an online class for 5 simoleons, and basically, you know, it's like one of the skill classes, except you don't have to go to university to do it. You can just do it at the comfort of your own home. So if you have a Sim that wants to get better at cooking because they almost burnt down the house, you can do that. So we'll just click on cooking right here. I think that she could use the extra help. She is grilling, not cooking though. But now she's level 2 in cooking. And if she wanted to do it again, oh, she's not done still. We could probably, could we get, not even, oh, I think that was just from her grilling. Well, it says Lily struggled to pay attention to the teacher's monotonous voice in cooking class today, but still discovered something new. That is good. We could probably take another class, because they're only $5, and maybe we could do something on like baking maybe. Yeah, but there's a whole bunch. There's even like work ethic, sales, maintenance skills. I mean, there's so many options that your Sims can basically pick and choose what they want to do. Like, they can either take away a bunch from the class or not that much. Like, my Sims didn't really take away that much from the baking class, but not really sure why she's outside and grilling and it's raining. Does that make sense? I guess I really shouldn't be questioning Sims. They just kind of do what they want to do, you know? So, notes taken, skills increased. Lily Smith thought baking class was pretty insightful and best of all, cheap. That's right, it's 5 simoleons, so it's not like your Sims are going to go bankrupt. So I just thought that was really neat because we do have skill classes in university, but the one thing about university skill classes is that they're by certain times and you have to like be there. You have to like go to Brightchester. Okay, so the next mod I want to talk about is something that I have covered before on this channel. I'm not really sure why she's just standing there, but it is by QMBB and it is the express delivery mod. Now, I do want to point out something before I really go fully into what this mod is. If you have watched one of my reviews on this mod before, you will know that this is basically obviously a delivery service mod, but within this mod there are different stores such as like Target, Apple Store, Bikeworks, Chewy, but there are certain packs that you need in order to get this mod to work. So basically on the description of the mod, it's very important if you don't have all the packs in The Sims, or you have packs but don't have the packs that are required for certain stores, it's not like you can't play with the stores, you just need to take it out of that mod folder and then you're good to go. Now this mod adds in more realistic stores, what we see in everyday life. Obviously we have CVS, Target or Target, Apple Store like I mentioned, we got the Chewy Pet Store, Michael's, Barnes and Nobles, and a plethora of more businesses in The Sims to make it more realistic to, you know, real life. Well, there's also 2 other mods that I did download that you can either get them through Target or Sephora, and that is more body and skincare, you know, options for your Sims. So basically if we go into Sephora and click on skincare, you'll see there's a lot more realistic, obviously, you know, real businesses in The Sims that your Sims can basically have more of a proper like skincare, you know, system. Now there are like animations that you can download to make it more realistic to them actually like doing a skincare routine. I don't personally really, you know, use a whole lot of animations like that, so I just kind of buy the products, but you can buy, you know, however many you want and then go from there. I'm not really sure how expensive this is going to be, but I'm wondering if I just buy like one of everything, how much that will be. Now there is obviously some of the body care stuff in, you know, Sephora, and there's more at Target as well. Within the mod, they got Drunk Elephant. I know that's a big one right now. I know it's expensive too. I don't think this is $62. I think it's more like $80, but at least we can get it for a little cheaper in The Sims. We got a cleanser too. A lot of stuff in here. I'm about to drop 1,000 simoleons at a Sephora in The Sims. All right, so after I have bought a majority of my stuff, I don't really do a lot of makeup or skincare stuff, so I'm not really sure what I bought, but it's about 1,700 simoleons with a $10 delivery fee, but that's fine. Anything for my Sims, you know, but it should be here shortly. And like I said, there's a bunch of other stores that you can get to, that you can shop at. There's also CC that you can download that will go with the stores as well, but I need to keep an eye out on my package. Okay, so we got our package. It's right here. I'm gonna bring it inside so we can see it. I feel like my Sim got a PR package, but we just, you know, we bought it. They got the little like box here that looks so realistic to like, you know, real life, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and have my Sim open this package, and the box just kind of disappears, and then you get all the stuff that you ordered in your thing. I also bought a candle because like, why not? You know, we love candles. But like I was saying, there are mods that will allow your Sims to actually have a more realistic, you know, experience with the actual skincare routine. For me, I don't really care, so you can click on it and it will just put it on your Sims, and it'll just tell you how many you have left. She can also put on this, you know, face mask as well. So like once she puts on the face mask, she'll get like a little buff about how it's like rejuvenating and stuff like that. So it is very cool. You again have a lot more options with the apps. You know, if we go on Target, you can also go to the like health section, and they'll have a bunch of different stuff for your Sims to buy as well. So definitely one of my must-have mods in game for your Sims. But with that all being said, that's pretty much it to my Sims mod review today. There were a lot of mods that we had. I mean, right here you can even see her kind of applying the stuff on her face, because I clicked on one of these like cleansing bombs. So those are some realistic animations in there for you. I'm glad I clicked on that because I almost didn't, but there you go. So yeah, you can just spice up your Sims skincare and body care routine. Give them some extra stuff to have in their game. So hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. Thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Again, I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before my 1-year anniversary. So with your help, we can do that. So make sure to hit the subscribe button to join all the fun. I do have some exciting exciting things this week, especially on Wednesday. We might be starting a new Let's Play, so I'm just gonna put that out there. But anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed it. Again, make sure to turn those notifications on so you never miss another video like this, and comment your favorite part about this mod review and what are some mods that you would download from today's, like, I guess bundle, like our mod bundle, whatever it was. Anyways, again, I do want to put a PSA out there just to make sure you guys are staying safe with your mod downloading. Again, we still have that malware issue going around, but I would just probably stick to Patreon or trusted websites that have come out and talked about the malware situation and have updated their websites and all of that. Don't go to a website that you might be unsure about. You know, definitely double check, triple check before you put those mods in your game. But also make sure to download that mod Malware Protection by Twisted Mexi. I'll make sure to link it all in the description. But with that being said, I will see you all on Wednesday.